So as we know in last class, we studied what do you mean by evaporation. Is it yes or no, guys? Please respond. Now, we know that what do you mean by evaporation? First of all, you tell me, is it a natural process or artificial process, man-made process? It is the
Natural.
natural. Understand? So evaporation is the natural process which we are converting which state of matter to which state of matter. Vartani? At least in chart you can respond, Vartani. So that is what when we are converting liquid state into what? Liquid state into gaseous state. Understanding? By natural. That is what? Below its boiling point or above its boiling point, guys? Below its boiling point means all the temperature. Remember, all the temperature, day and night is not a difference. Do you understand? Day and night, whatever is the difference. So always the liquid is converting into gaseous state. So that is the process we used to call it as what? Evaporation. So evaporation is a short process or continuous process? It is the continuous process. So continuously it will be evaporated and some amount of liquid is evaporated into gaseous state. So that is what we used to call it as natural process. That is why it is taking place naturally. So which we used to call it as evaporation. So as we know, this process of liquid changing into vapor or even it's below its boiling point, that is what we used to call it as evaporation. Yes or no, guys? Now, as I told you in the last class, so evaporation only takes place at the top of the liquid or throughout the liquid. Suppose if you take boiling, what do you mean by boiling? Ready? We are providing external heat. Yes or no? So we are providing external heat. That is what we used to call it as boiling. Yes or no, guys? Please respond. Yes. So now by boiling, is it possible to change the liquid completely into gaseous or only some amount of liquid will change us into gaseous? Yes, please respond. By boiling, completely, understanding, completely converting into which state? Converted into gaseous. Because external heat is provided so that you can see our surrounding temperature will increase or decreases by boiling. Surrounding temperature. Suppose if I burn something, so what is happening? Everybody respond. Our surrounding temperature increases. Are you clear? Danishka? So that is what will happen. By boiling, surrounding temperature will increases. And you tell me, when you are boiling will take place throughout the solution, throughout the liquid or only at the top of the liquid? It will be takes place throughout the liquid. You understand? When I'm providing heat here, these particles will go up, these particles will come down, these particles will go up like that. So complete liquid will evaporate. That is what boiling is, the short-term process which will take place throughout the liquid. Is it okay, guys? Can you understand what I'm saying? So every part of the liquid will take place. Now, is it continuously providing heating or it's a temporary process? It is the temporary process. Yes or no? So because only when we want we can heat, when we don't want we can stop providing external heating. Now, if it comes to the evaporation, that is what we used to call it as. And also main thing, boiling will take place only at what temperature? Boiling will take place only at what temperature? Harish? 100 degrees Celsius. It will reach to the boiling point. Understand? So when we are heating, once the substance will reaches to its boiling point, then only it will be converting into liquid state to gaseous state. Yes or no, Danishka? Please respond, yeah. That is what will happen. But if it comes to the evaporation, what will happen, guys? It not needed boiling point. So if we'll take the evaporation, so evaporation will take place continuously. So only it will take place where, guys? Throughout the liquid or only at the surface of the liquid? Only at the surface of the liquid. Do you understand? Only at the surface of the liquid, evaporation will take place. Now you tell me, as I told you in the last class, so the required energy, that is what kinetic energy, required heat energy to evaporate liquid state to gaseous state, where these particles will get the energy from where, guys? They will take the temperature from here. from the surroundings. Understand? So from the surroundings, the required energy to evaporate from liquid state to gaseous state, they will take the heat energy from the surroundings, and also one more place. What is that place? That is from inside the liquid. So the liquid is also having some temperature. So that temperature is also absorbed by whom? The surface particles to convert liquid state to which state? Gaseous. Understand? Now, surroundings and as well as inside the liquid, I have been taken temperature out. So temperature opposite. If it is temperature is taken, then who will be there? If I remove the heat, then what will be replaced with that? It will be, that area will become what? Please respond. If I remove the heat, then opposite who will be there, guys, in our surroundings? Then what will happen? It will be leaves cooling. Do you understand? So once I have been taken the heat away from this, for example, this is the room. I removed the heat, means in the sense of room will become what? Room will become what? Cool. That is what will happen. So once from the surroundings, the surface particles will take the heat and as well as from the inside the liquid, so that our surroundings will become cool or hot? Cool or hot? Cooling. That is what. So we can say evaporation always leaves you what? Evaporation, what it will lead, sorry? Evaporation always leaves cooling. Evaporation gives cooling or it will leaves cooling. Is it okay, everybody? Please respond. Vardhani?
Yes, sir.
Now if you'll notice it, so let us discuss what is the factors affecting this evaporation. That is what. So now as we discussed in the last class, I having 2 days now. One is sunny day, that is what, dry day, and another one is wet day, or like we can say like winter season, wet day. Now you tell me, girls particularly, in which day the clothes will dry faster? Cloths will dry faster. Cloths.
Dry day, sir.
Yes, dry day they will much faster compared to the wet day. Why, guys? Anyone? Why it will be? Because dry day what? Dry day means temperature is more or less. Temperature is more, so that humidity is less. Understand? So humidity in air is less or more. Gokul is less. Yes, so that evaporation rate will be faster. What do you mean by humidity? Humidity means what? Anybody can tell me? That is what? Moisture. Understanding? Water vapor present in the air is called as humidity. Do you understand, everybody? That is what we can say moisture. So amount of moisture will be less or more in the summer, dry. Dry time, it is amount of moisture is less or more? Less. So temperature is more, so that water will evaporate much faster. So cloths will dry much faster. So if we take winter season or wet day, or we can say like a rainy day, so the rate of evaporation means drying cloths will take long time. Why it will be taking is the right? What is the reason? Evaporation is what? Very slowly it will be taking place. Slow rate of evaporation. So it will take more time. Do you understand, everyone? Please respond. More time because why? Because of low temperature. So also one more thing. During winter season and all, what will happen, guys? Humidity is more or less. The amount of water, rainy time and humidity is more in air, so that evaporation rate will be less. Is it okay, Hari? Danishka? Yes. Any doubt? Gokul asked me. Pratini, you also. That is what you have to remember it. So that is what we are going to study now. The factors affecting rate of evaporation. So please all of you keep reading. So what is the natural process which will produce? As I told you, Rameswaram, manufacturing salt is based upon what process? By evaporation only. Yes or no? Evaporation only. That is what. So next we are going to study what is the factors affecting evaporation. Please all of you keep reading. Factors affecting evaporation. Factors affecting evaporation. Shall we start now, everybody? Yes, please. That is, so already this is all not new. What we know only. Okay. The first one is called as, the first factor is called as temperature. What is the first factor, guys? Temperature. You understand? That is what. So let us explain it also. Now you tell me, temperature is more. Temperature is more. So rate of evaporation is more or less? Evaporation
More,
is
sir.
also increased. Temperature is less, then rate of evaporation is also what is happening? Rate of evaporation also decreases. Why, guys? For example, see, today temperature is 12 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow temperature is 40 degrees Celsius. In which day? This is, so in which day we used to call it as dry day? 12 degrees Celsius we used to call it as
40 degrees.
dry day. Understand? So now you tell me in which day they will be evaporate much faster? Which day?
So 40 degrees.
40 degrees Celsius and 12 degrees Celsius, is it called as dry day or wet day? It is not dry day. It is wet day, means low temperature. So 40 degrees Celsius we used to call it as dry day. So that rate of evaporation faster or less, slower or faster? Rate of evaporation.
Faster.
Rate of evaporation is more. That is what you have to remember. So temperature. So the rate of evaporation increases on increasing temperature and decreases on decreasing temperature of the liquid. Yes or no, guys? So you can see by increasing, how we can increase the rate of temperature, rate of evaporation by increasing the temperature. Yes or no, guys? Yes, please respond.
Yes, sir.
So if you want to increase the temperature, then we have to provide what? The rate of evaporation increased by heating. Yes or no, guys? Will you accept it or not? If I'll heat, what will happen, Hari? If I'll heat, it is called as boiling, of course. But suppose, for example, sun. If you want to increase the rate of evaporation, then what will happen? Do you want sun or not? Yes, please respond. Do you need sun?
We need sun, sir.
Because sunlight, what it will do? It will provide the heat, so that heat energy will increase or decreases? Heat energy will increase or decreases? Heat energy will increases. So heat energy will increases means, heat will increases means who will increase? Temperature will increase. So temperature will increase. If the temperature increases, then who will increase? Rate of evaporation will increase. Is it okay, everybody? Please respond, guys. That is what you have to remember. Now, all of you understand. So what is the first factor, guys? Depends on what is the first factor? Temperature. Understand? Write the statement. The rate of evaporation increases. The rate of evaporation increases. The rate of evaporation increases. The rate of evaporation increases on increasing the temperature. Hello, can you hear me, guys? Yes, please. Yeah. Now, right. And what you have written, Hari? Increases by increasing temperature and decreases by decreasing temperature. Is it okay, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Decrease by decreasing temperature. So what is the relation? Temperature is directly proportional to rate of evaporation. Please write it. Temperature is directly proportional to rate of evaporation. Is it okay, everyone? So temperature increases, rate of evaporation also increases. Is it okay? Yes or no? Now example. What is the example? Anyone? Wet cloths become dry faster in dry day compared to wet day. Okay. Drying the cloths is much faster. In which day? Girls, much faster in dry day compared to wet day. Is it okay? Yes. Ready? Danishka? That is what? That is next. Second one is, right, all of you. Surface area of the liquid. Surface area of the liquid. Now, one more thing I forgot to tell you. Now I will say you. Do you remember in our Indian mythology, like some our grandfather or somebody will die, we people will believe that we will keep some amount of water in the terrace so that they will come and will drink. Do you remember, guys? Yes, please respond. We people
Yes,
will
yes.
keep some amount of water in the night times. Like after the death, we will believe that they won't leave our place and our house and all. They will come and they will be stay with us for a few more days. So we'll keep every day like water and all in the terrace. Do you remember? Yes, please. Yes,
Yes, sir.
ready. But you can see by morning,
Yes,
little amount of water
sir.
is. If you keep the full glass, by morning, amount of water is decreases. So we'll feel that our grandfather or grandmother, somebody who has been passed away, they came and drank. We'll believe. Is it yes or no? But what is happening actually? It's not that they are coming and drinking. What is happening?
Evaporation.
Evaporation taking place.
Evaporate.
The little amount of water is decreasing. Is it okay, everyone? Yes, sorry. So that is what. It's not that somebody is coming and drinking. So it is maybe also birds also will drink or it will be evaporation. Is it okay? Yes, all of you. It's nothing like belief. This is a belief
Yes, sir.
just. Okay. Next. So that is the first factor. Second factor, surface area of the liquid. Surface area of the what? Liquid. Now, observe very carefully. You might be notice it. Your mother has given very very hot tea. Let me take a tea. Very very hot. Extremely smoky. Like a smoke is also coming out. Very extremely hot tea. Now you want to take the tea. Extremely hot tea. Now you want to take the tea. Like even smoke is coming. Okay. Like that is. Now how you people will drink? You might be notice it in movies and all. You might be watch those who wants to take the tree very fastly, they will do in something and they'll do it. Yes, please. Anyone? Girls, boys, Mitakshri, Reddy. So you might be notice it if you watch in movies and all, hero, heroine and all, they will take the tea into the saucer. Do you remember? Yes, please respond. So we'll get
Yes, sir.
with the saucer. So this is what we used to say saucer. So what they'll do, guys? The tea will be poured into the saucer.
They will pour it.
Yeah, they will be taking much faster. Why, guys? What is the reason behind why it is in teacup? It will take time to become cold. If you pour in the saucer, it will become much faster. The cooling effect will be much faster. Much faster, the temperature cooling in much faster means temperature decreases. So why, guys? It is why can't it will takes place in the cup? Why it will be taken?
Surface area is big, sir.
Yes.
Surface area is larger in saucer.
Very good. So if you'll notice it here if you'll see the cup which if you have been taken, only this much top liquid is exposed to the atmosphere. Yes or no, guys? Inside every liquid is inside only. So surface area is less. Exposed surface area. Which exposed? Liquid. Do you understand? So liquid exposed surface area is less. So that what is happening? It will take time to cool here. So if you pour it in the saucer, then what is happening? More surface area, large surface area. Do you understand, everyone? Larger surface area is exposed to the atmosphere. So that rate of evaporation increases or decreases? Please respond. Rate of evaporation
Increases, sir.
So by increasing surface area, rate of evaporation increases or decreases, Danishka? By increasing surface area, rate of evaporation will increases. Okay. That is also
Increase.
directly proportional to each other. Now, sir, can you prove with any other example? Let me prove with another example. Now, I have given you washing punishment. Let me take now. So you all people, for example, let me take Harish. Okay, Harish, you might be wash your pant. Do you understand, Harish? You might be wash your pant, and let me take now. This is Reddy. So Reddy also wash is one of its pant. Now both I tell them to keep it for drying. Keep it for what? Keep it for what? Drying. Okay. Now in between the two poles, I have been tied the rope and I asked Harish to keep it for drying. Same way, Reddy also. Now, Harish is separated his pant like this, and he has been kept for drying. Is it okay, Hari? Now, Reddy simply after squeezing, simply he kept his pant like this. Now, like this is what. So simply, it's not properly kept for removed. Directly after squeezing, after soaking, we will directly will keep on the thread. Yes, Reddy, before clipping and all. So you kept like this. Now you tell me whose pant will dry much faster, Reddy pant or Hari pant? Yes, please.
Hari pen, sir.
Hari pant. Why it is
Hari pen.
pant will be much faster? Because,
Surface area, sir.
because Hari is
Easy to
spreading
wear.
out. Understanding? He is spreading the pant, but Reddy is not spreaded. Yes or no, Reddy? It's not spreading. Understand? So it will take
Yes, sir.
much faster to evaporate. So Hari's pant will dry faster because it is exposed to large surface area, the small surface area. It is exposed to
Large surface
Large
area.
surface.
surface area. So surface area is increases, then rate of evaporation also what? Increases. Okay. So why it is large surface area so that evaporation much faster? Anybody can tell me? Because the contacting air, understanding? So the contacting area is more. Yes or no, guys? More air will contact. Suppose if we take in a ready pan, what is happening? Only less air is contacting, so that rate of evaporation is much slower. But hurry, rate of evaporation is much faster because larger area is coming contact with air. Yes or no, guys? Please respond. So that rate of
Yes, sir.
evaporation is much faster. So we can say that is the second one. What is the second one? Surface area of the liquid. Please all of you write. Surface area of the liquid. So more surface area, more rate of evaporation. Less surface area, less rate of evaporation. Is it okay, guys? Please respond, all of you.
Okay, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Example. What is the example? Keeping the cloths for spread wet cloths having larger surface area, right? Wet cloths are spread. Example, wet cloths are spread for drying. Wet cloths are spread for drying because they have large surface area. Is it okay, guys?
Yes, sir.
Large surface area will make the evaporation more faster, less faster. Evaporation more faster. Understand? That is what you have to remember. Now, for example, if we'll take after rain, you might be notice it. After rain, the water will, you might be see even Pudukkottai roads. After rain, immediately within 10-15 minutes, the roads will become dry. How the roads will become dry? Anyone? After rain, roads dry very quickly. What is the reason behind? Girls, boys, anybody? What is the reason behind? Because what? Because of what, guys? Larger surface area. Do you understand? So because of larger surface area, so more air, if we take this is the road, if it is because of larger surface area, more air come and contact with this, so that rate of evaporation faster or slower? Please respond.
Faster.
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 Okay, so that is what you have to remember. So that is the reason we will spread out wet cloths. What is the reason of spreading the wet cloths? Why can't we simply throw it, dump it on the thread? Because we have to dry it faster. That is why we spread out the washed wet cloths while drying to increase the surface area of the rapid evaporation of water which is present in them. Do you understand? So if it is more surface area, it will lead to quick drying of wet cloths. That is the example. Is it okay, guys? Yes, please respond.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
That is the second one.
Yes,
Third
sir.
one, humidity of air.
Yes.
Third one, all of you write. Humidity of air. Humidity of air. So as I already taught you, what do you mean by humidity of air? Anyone?
Water vapor, sir.
That is what. Please all of you write. The amount of water vapor present in air, the amount of water vapor, the amount of water vapor present in air is known as, what we used to call? Known as humidity. Is it okay, girls? Boys, everyone, humidity. Do you understand, Ra? So, if you notice it here, you tell me, I have been taken to the 2 days now. That is what? For example, let me take Vartini and Mitaxri. Both they washed the cloth in winter season. Understanding? So, our rainy season. Okay. Now they have been washed in summer season. Or we can say wet day and as well as what? Dry day. Now you tell me, in which day they will be dry much faster? They'll be dry much faster.
Dry day.
Summer,
Dry
sir.
day.
Dry
So dry day. So what is the reason behind dry day? Why they'll become much faster dry day? Why, guys? Because
So because temperature
Humidity is
The
less, sir.
temperature is
not the
high.
temperature is not the temperature.
Humidity
Temperature is
is-
already over. So in dry day, understanding dry day, amount of vapor, that is what is less in air. Do you understand? So less in air. So that what is happening? So that rate of evaporation is much faster or slower. Please respond. Rate of evaporation
Faster.
is faster than wet day. Do you understand, everybody? So that is what will happen. Because you can see, for example, let me take now Danishka. Danishka, have you ate biryani recently? Solapa, please. No response at all. Gokul, let it be. Now if you'll see, when you can eat much faster, tell me, when you are fully hungry or when you are normal? When you will eat much faster?
hungry.
When
Fully
we are
hungry.
very hungry, that is the same thing. So when we'll feel hungry, our stomach is completely empty. Suppose 2 days I have never given you food, completely empty. Then what will happen, guys? We will eat much and much faster. Yes or no, Hari? Ready? That is what. So when we are in normal situation, the consumption of food is also like normal. It's not much faster. The same way here. If that humidity is very less in the air, means water vapor is very less, so that rate of evaporation will increase or decreases. Rate of evaporation increases or decreases.
Increases.
Please respond. It will increases. Understand? So that is what.
Increases.
So that is the third one. That is what humidity of air. So remember, this humidity of air will tells us the degree of dampness of air. Understand? So humidity will tells what, guys? Dampness. Please remember, dampness means it is what, either it is a dull or you can see sunny or cool or hot or normal. That is what we can say dampness of air. So how much it is decided, either cool or wet or dry, based upon what percentage will decide? Based upon water vapor. That is what we used to call as humidity. Understand? So that is why we can say humidity will give you the dampness of air. What will give you, guys? Degree of dampness.
Dampness.
Understand? So damp means, what do you mean by damp? Anyone? What do you mean by damp?
Dull.
Dull not. Damp means more moisture is contained. Understanding? Humidity is very high. Then we can say that it is what? The air appears to be damp. Understand? We can say humidity is high or low. Humidity is high. Understand? So that is why, Hari, till now we used to call it as dry air and wet air. Yes or no? Dry day and wet day. Yes or no, guys? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Now you should say, understand, hot air and as well as damp air. What do you mean by damp air? Anyone? High humidity.
More moisture.
Understand? High humidity. So that you tell me, in hot air or damp air, which one rate of evaporation is much faster? Hot air or damp?
Hot air.
Hot air. Understand? So hot air, less humidity, so that rate of evaporation is much faster compared to the damp air. What do you mean by damp? Danishka, damp means what? Damp means high humidity.
Humidity.
So that is why we can say humidity of air will tells us the degree of dampness of water. So please all of you write it. Okay, so now from this we can conclude, when the humidity of air is low, then the rate of evaporation is high or low? Anyone? Humidity is less.
Low.
Rate of
High, sir.
evaporation is more. If the humidity is more, then rate of evaporation is what? Humidity of
Less.
air is high, then the
Less.
rate of evaporation is less. That is what you have to remember. So this is the third factor. So that is why you can tell me in which areas the humidity is more normal. Suppose if you take humidity of air, where it is more. Remember, damp air, muggy air, all we can call it as high humid area. High humid. Now you tell me, rate of evaporation is much faster in where, guys? Which area? Normal areas or coastal areas? Coastal areas or normal areas? Coastal
Normal
areas. Understand? So that is why you can see during a cloudy days in the rainy season, areas you can see close to the coastal areas, the wet cloths take long time to dry when the humid of air is more and more. That is what you have to remember. During cloudy days and as well as in the rainy season, the areas closest to the sea, that is what coastal areas. Understand? So you can see the humidity is much and much more because rate of evaporation is much faster. Understand? Because of continuously it is exposed to the air, so that evaporation will take place very easily. Is it okay, guys? Please respond. That is the third factor. That is what we can say humidity of air. Next one, wind speed. What is the fourth one, guys? Wind speed. Okay. Now you tell me, all of you, for example, if you want to dry the paper, suppose unfortunately your important document fall into the water. Understand? Now you want to keep it drying. So now how we can keep, guys? We'll keep normally temperature or we'll keep under the fan or something. We'll try to keep under the
Under the fan.
Why we are keeping under the fan? Ready? Under the fan we'll keep and we'll make it to dry. Why it is? Anyone? Because if we'll keep under the fan, then the blowing air is more or less. Blowing air will be more. So that is what. So that more air will come and will contact with the surface, so that evaporation will take place also much faster. For example, let me take wind speed. I am saying yes or no, guys? Wind speed. All of you keep heading. Wind speed. Can I say proper explanation? Now, observe very carefully, Hari. Now, this is the Danishka. Let me take. He has been taken a hot coffee or tea, which is even extremely hot. Okay. So, smokes are, you can see farm also coming. Now, Danishka is started taking the tea. Now, same you can take Gokul. Same amount of tea he has been taken in which one, guys? Which one he has been taken? Saucer. Yes or no? So, yes is saucer. Now here also, Danishkar is trying to blow the air. Understanding? Blow the air and is trying to take the tree. Blow the air means like when we are taking the tea, you can see we'll make sound. Like that we'll make the sound. Do you remember, guys? Like that we'll
Yes, sir.
blow the air and as well as with the sound we will take it. Yes, Danishka? Correct or not? So basically, while you are taking the tea, is very hot. We will blow the air like that. How many of you do that? Yes or no? Will you accept it or not? Ready? Yes. Now,
Yes, sir.
both the persons they are trying to blow the air and they are trying to take the tea. Now you tell me, in which one the tea will come? The temperature will come much faster. Low. Temperature will come low. Which one? Which one?
Saucer.
Means, let us see, because in cup you can see when Danishkar is drinking, he is trying to blow the air, but the area of contact is very less. As we know, if we are blowing more air, so that what is happening? More air will come and contact with the surface liquid, so that temperature will exchange more faster, so that rate of evaporation increases or decreases. Rate of evaporation will increases. For example, you can see I have been taken a small bowl and here I have been taken a big bowl. Now, so if I'll blow the air, you tell me. Now I am not blowing, wind is coming. Now you tell me in which one more air will come and contact. More air and will come and contact. Here also air will come here and air also. So second one, more air will come and will contact. So air will come and will contact. What will happen? Air is already having some temperature. Yes or no, Danishka?